like the most obvious things first to put away. Just the big like toilet paper, diapers, stuff that I know that I can get out of the way. And get all that out of the way, and then we will break down all of the things that we need to break down. Let's get going. So A2 milk, I'm just gonna take out of the container and put them all in the refrigerator as they go. Here, Piper. I think I'm gonna focus on the cold stuff first, so the meat and stuff like that, just so we can get that stuff away, and then we can deal with everything else. So with the cheese, I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna freeze one and put one in our refrigerator. I'm also gonna go ahead and throw the Kevin's garlic chicken in the freezer and both bags of these. I'm not gonna separate them out because like I said, they're individually frozen in there. And so I think that's just really handy. Also, before we start that, I wanted to show you guys what I have going on so far on my running list. So this morning before I went to Costco, I went through and cleaned out the pantry, wrote down everything that we had on hand. So I know for sure that we have Alfredo sauce, spaghetti sauce, a bunch of noodles. We have those Gouda noodles we need to use up. But in the freezer, we really didn't have a whole lot of meals. So I'm gonna show you kind of what we had there. As far as them actually being meals, all we had was 2 of those bacon wrapped chickens, hot dogs, and hamburgers, and that's it. So what I'm gonna do now is as we kind of break things down, I'm gonna write down how many of each things we have. So these chickens, I don't know how many are in each bag, but I wanna know. So we're gonna open them, at least this one bag, and then just assume that there's the same amount in the second bag, and we're gonna count them out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so in this bag, there are 11 chicken breasts. So we can assume there are 22 things of chicken, 22 chicken breasts that we can write down. And if it's 1 or 2 off, I guess that's not a huge deal, but 22 chicken breasts. And then I'm also gonna go ahead and write down the roasted garlic chicken, so that I know that we have that as a meal. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put all of that stuff in the freezer to get it out of the way and getting cold again. Things worth of ground beef. So I'm gonna go ahead and write ground beef on 5 things, and I think we'll probably just go ahead and freeze the steaks in sets of 4, and then we'll cut them up as we need to cut them up when we're using them. So I'm gonna go ahead and write a bunch of baggies out so that then I can just fill and have Bryson throw it all in the pantry. There's a lot going on here as well too, because it's Sunday, we just got back from a vacation yesterday. Bryson just had a mini meltdown thinking that he lost his school iPad, which would have been a very big meltdown for me had he actually lost it. Like, I would have been the one having a meltdown. What? No, you can't have permanent marker. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and separate out the ground beef, which is like, oh, I didn't think of that through. Hold on, didn't touch anything yet. I'm gonna open them, which is like my least favorite thing to do. I also need to separate the muffins, the bread, slice the turkey. Let's see what else. And then just put some other stuff away. Chris, will you throw your burritos in the freezer?
Yeah, where's the dog?
She's right here sleeping. Ugh, I hate touching ground beef. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get it done. So they thought that they lost his iPad, right? They're like running around like crazy. I swear, these men in my life will look around for everything, and then I go to look for it and I found it in half a second. So literally I turned around with the apples, because I went ahead and put all the fruit away. I turned around with the apples to put them in the refrigerator, and the iPad is sitting there on the counter. Like, literally on our counter. Like, these men, they don't know what's going on here. Now, I think we'll go ahead and do the steak, and then that gets all of the like red meat. We'll just go ahead and do all the meat. So the turkey, the steak, the rotisserie chicken breast. Bryson, will you come put stuff in the deep freezer? I'm gonna have Bryson take bags out to the deep freezer. So we have 5 things of ground beef. So I'm gonna write 5 things of ground beef on my little notepad. Bryson, will you take that ground beef to the 5 ground beef? Also, I'm gonna get a Lysol wipe and just kind of wipe this counter down after the ground beef was on it. Because that package was slightly leaking. Okay, on to steak. So I think we're gonna do 4 steak. Maybe I should move y'all so you can actually like see what I'm doing. All right, so I'm gonna make 4 steak bags. I don't know that I need to label steak because I'm sure that we all know what it is, but you know, I'm trying to be organized this month. So we're gonna write steak on the bags. You don't need help, put one of them down and then get the other one. Okay. See how big, this is what I mean. See how giant that steak is? So we can definitely butterfly it or have it or whatever. Like that one is even bigger. And make 2 meals out of it, or make 1 meal out of each steak, for sure. Just go put those ones out and then come back and get that one. 10-year-old problem-solving issues over there happening. Hopefully when I'm done with this, we will be very organized for the month. Very organized. Bryson, I got steak for you. We're gonna take a Lysol wipe to it. Okay, 4 things of steak we are gonna write down. There's just people everywhere today on this video. You know, real life is what this is, real life. But I've gotten so many questions about what I actually do with all this stuff, and the last time I just kind of showed you guys me doing the meats and stuff and the breads, but people wanted to see what I do with the pantry items as well. Here you go. Here, take them, I'm gonna drop them. So I'm gonna make sure to show you guys everything this time. So we have 4 steaks. Okay, next we are going to do the turkey, and I think that's gonna be interesting. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my little turkey slicer thing. Okay, nice. Got a knife. Okay, so what I'm gonna do with the turkey is I actually just have my normal like cheese grater, but I'm gonna use the slicing side, and I'm actually just going to literally slice the turkey in like lunch meat size pieces, and I'm not gonna do all of it like that. I'm actually gonna just have it and slice up half of it, and then the other half I'm just gonna freeze as is, so that one night for dinner we can have like turkey and mashed potatoes with it. Let me grab a plate. Okay, so this was a big sucker. Like I mentioned, this was 4 pounds of turkey. So I'm gonna take probably that much of it here, and we're just gonna put this in a freezer bag to freeze once we've sliced it. Because, like I mentioned, I don't want to slice all of it up. So I'm gonna put you guys down so you can kind of see what I'm doing here. So I have like a silicone pad here to catch the turkey, and I'm just gonna angle this up and literally start slicing. And we are going to have sandwich slices of turkey. So let me show you what it's doing. It's like shaving it, which is like perfect for turkey. Oh, this turkey's delicious. Okay, we're just gonna slice this whole thing up, and then we will get it frozen. Okay, so I don't know about this. scratch that. It is like literally shaving it. Very thin. I thought I had a smart idea, but I'm not sure that the blade, maybe if I do it like this, I'm not sure that the blade is sharp enough. I don't think it is. It's just kind of shredding it. So what I'm gonna do is just slice it really thin, and then we'll freeze it that way for sandwich meat. Because I do like thin sliced sandwich meat, so we'll just go ahead and slice it like so. Oh well, I thought I had a good idea, but apparently not. No worries, it'll still work this way. Here comes a little finger. See? Yep, there's Bryson stealing more turkey. All right, that's all, guys. Here, that's about as big as Bryson had. Okay, so I have this whole piece left that we're just gonna freeze, and then we will have it with like mashed potatoes one night this month. But I'm definitely gonna be repurchasing this turkey. It is it's like a smoked turkey breast that I didn't have to smoke, you know? Or get my brother-in-law to smoke, because I don't do that. But anyway. So I have 2 bags full of smoked turkey, and then, I'm sorry, 2 bags full of sliced that we will pull out for sandwiches throughout the month, and then we have the rest of the whole that we will have as a meal. So sliced turkey for sandwiches, and I'm gonna write down that we have whole turkey. I'm gonna have whole turkey for 1 meal. Because we probably won't use the sliced turkey for meals during the week. We will just use it for sandwiches or whatever. Okay, moving on to the chicken. So I'm actually just gonna rinse off my silicone pad and reuse it for the chicken, since, you know, it's all poultry, right? It's my thought process. So I'm gonna grab 2 containers for this and write shredded chicken. I think I will just divvy this up into 2 separate containers, and then that will be 2 meals of the shredded chicken. We are pretty much set on meat for a good little while. Like, there's no reason why we won't make it until Thanksgiving on this amount of meat that I bought. Where'd my knife go? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and open this. Again, I've never bought this one either, so hopefully this one's good as well. So far we've won on the turkey, so hopefully. It says that it's hand pulled, so somebody hand pulled it, you know? Somebody put a lot of love into this chicken, but I don't see how it's pulled. It looks like a big old like blob of chicken to me. I'm guessing you can like break it up pretty easily, so. But it is completely cooked, pulled, ready to be used for casseroles or meals or whatever, so I'm pretty happy with that. So we're just gonna have 2 bags of that, and then I think that's all of the meat that we have to divvy up, since the chicken was so easy, and we just had to freeze it. So we're gonna get rid of that now, and then we are gonna move on to freezing the bread and the muffins and all of that stuff. I need to write down 2 things of shredded chicken. Didn't write that down. Okay, so for the muffins, I think I'm just gonna freeze them. Well, I kind of have to because I don't have any big freezer bags because I didn't think that through. But we're just gonna freeze them 1 per bag, and then the kids can just grab them. I did figure out that if you microwave them on high from frozen for about 45 seconds, they're absolutely perfect. So I'm just gonna get all these frozen or into bags to freeze. I'm not gonna label these. We all know they're muffins, you know? So gonna get these in bags, and then we'll move on to the bread. Huh? Yeah, I told her I was. I only froze half of them because the other one will just sit back on the counter for them to eat this week. So I'm only gonna freeze 6 of them. So Bryce, you wanna take these out to the freezer? Thank you. For the bread, I actually think I might just freeze it like this because we can pull one out when we need it. I was gonna cut it, but I think we'll eat a whole baguette pretty much each time. So I'm just gonna freeze it in how it comes in this container and do it that way. So bread's done, all cold stuff is done. Let's move on to the pantry. Okay, I have one of the snack buckets that has crackers in it. Gonna grab the crackers. And I also have these Z bars that I showed you guys in the haul that I think we will dump into one of the containers as well. I don't want to have boxes in the pantry if I can help it. Like I don't want a bunch of boxes of random stuff. I like to get it all in its place, you know? So I'm pretty much filling up this entire basket with Ritz crackers. So hopefully Chris is good on crackers for a while. I'm gonna put this back away. Excuse me, puppy. The other one right now has, I think I showed you guys this in the beginning of the video, but pretty much just fruit snacks. And there's a random few bags of chips. So I'm gonna add the Z-bars to it. Because I don't expect the kids really to eat these as breakfasts. I'm more so thinking they will be snacks to them, if they even eat them. If not, you know, like I said, I will. I'm gonna try one right now in front of everybody. So this is the iced oatmeal cookie. Oh my gosh. This legit tastes like an oatmeal cream pie. Oh my gosh, y'all. Where have these been all my life? Oh my gosh. This tastes like I'm eating a candy bar. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hopefully the kids like these. If not, I will eat them. Here. Come here, guys. This one's chocolate brownie. I'll just let you try half of it. They're going to try one right now. You want to try too? Okay. Hold on. We're going to let Finley have a bite. No, not your own, Bryson. Here. You can give Dad a little bite.
I don't want one.
What do we think?
Very good.
Oh, thank you, Finley.
No? Kylie says no. All right, well, we won a kid and lost a kid. There's also iced oatmeal cookie and chocolate chip. Anyway, I put them all in this container for people to eat. Again, if the kids don't like them, I got me some snacks or breakfast even, whatever. I'll eat them for whatever. Okay, so we also have muffins, coffee. The muffins, well, the coffee, our one container is already full, so I am just gonna put this one up top. The muffins also, because I have, let me show you, I have this container that already has quite a bit of packs of muffins in it. I might add a few more to it, but for the most part, I think that that's, you know, there's 5 or 6 packs in here along with a bunch of other breakfast stuff. So I think I'm just gonna leave this one as is right now and put the muffins up top to refill when we need to refill them. Okay, so the last few things that we have animal crackers. I think I'm just gonna store those. These Velveeta. The last few things I have are just animal crackers, the tortilla chips, and the Kettle Himalayan salt chips. So I'm just gonna store all of these, and that's that. Like, it takes a while. We've been filming this video now for 45 minutes. So it definitely takes a while to get all this stuff put away, for sure. But if we have it all ready and organized, I just feel like we can actually know what we have I'm gonna take these Velvetas. I'm gonna make one of these tonight for the girls. So I'm gonna sit it out. And then the rest of them, I'm just gonna put over here with my pasta. Also, it says it's ready in 10 minutes. Who knew? I've never made this before. Okay, so I got those stored. Got the Z-bars put away. I think that's it. So let's go ahead and look at my pantry, my deep freezer, and the plan, the notebook, what we have written down for the month. Okay, there's Piper. Hi, Piper. Look how much bigger she's gotten, guys. Hi, Piper. Okay, so on the floor, I just put the rest of the Ziploc bags and then the Dr. Pepper. And then you guys kind of saw the Z-bars, the Ritz crackers, breakfast options, and then like other snack options like these Nature's Bakery fig bars. The girls love those. Coffee. And then up here didn't really change except I put the animal crackers and the chips, and then the tortilla chips are way up there. Over here, again, really didn't change too much. I have the coffee up there, and then I put all of those Velveeta shells and cheese. But for the most part, we are very organized in here. In the refrigerator, you guys didn't see me put all the fruit away because I was just trying to get it away. So we still had a bunch of grapes, which is why I didn't buy any. And then I just sort of threw all the fruit in here for now, except for the apples I rinsed and dumped off, and then the green beans are on top there. And then that is those chicken burrito bowls. But all of the fruit is just kind of in here. This definitely needs cleaned out, but none of it's like trash. I've gone through it all already, and I've already done my like weekly grocery shopping trip that you guys will see tomorrow, so all of that is in here as well. Then I put the 2 extra A milks down there, and then the one that she will use is there. Freezer, I will show you, it is packed full. So Bryson put everything out here. That's the shredded chicken, ground beef, this is a steak, another steak, so literally packed full. So again, I'm glad I have an inventory so that we will use all this. So let's go ahead and go inside and look at my notebook. I made a mess in the freezer and Piper's trying to eat stuff. Okay, my house is a mess, of course. Okay, so my notebook is right here, and I have written out all of the pantry stuff that we have on hand, and then this is all the stuff that we already had. So we did have some frozen chili that we could top potatoes with one night. We have some corn on the cob. We have hot dogs and hot dog buns. We also had hamburgers. And then we have, this is the stuff that we added today. So 22 chicken breast. That's several meals. The roasted garlic chicken, ground beef, steak, whole turkey, and the shredded chicken. So we definitely will be able to make enough meals for the month, definitely with meat 100%. So, okay guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one. We're gonna do some what's for dinner videos this week with all of this delicious stuff, so be on the lookout for that. Until then, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.